Hey guys, so in today's episode we're going to be deploying the Windows 10 image that we created yesterday in yesterday's video yesterday. I just said yesterday like 10 times. But anyway guys, so as you can see here, we're actually deploying the Light Touch installer, and what we're going to be doing from there is we're going to run it and we're going to deploy it from NDT. Now the reason it's taking so long is purely because I'm running this as a virtual machine and it's contacting the DHCP server, but I'm on Wi-Fi, so it's going to be ridiculously slow. But the point is, I'm on a different laptop here, as you can see. I'm running MDT over the network on another computer, filming on the GoPro at 2.7K today, so I'm really excited about that. So yeah, I will, let's move on. Okay, so we've just launched the MDT deployment toolkit. As you can see, I've got my phone, which is recording the GoPro footage. I might actually just try something here quickly. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, so I've just re-pushed the record button again, and we're just waiting for the MDT server to deploy. I had a bit of GoPro issues, so I formatted the SD card, and we haven't lost anything, fortunately. I've just transferred it all to a 1TB hard drive here. I will just quickly go and safely remove that before I forget. And cool. That should help a lot. You know what? This is going to take forever, so what we're going to do, I'm going to take all my stuff with me. I'm going to go back up into the office. Oh, I can't scratch that. Take this computer up with me, because everything's running low on juice. Apart from the GoPro, because that's just been charged. I'm going to go up into the office. And I'm going to plug in my Ethernet adapter, because this is we're going to run out of time if we're not careful. So we'll go back up into the office. Oh yeah, you guys have never seen where I work. Yeah, welcome to my slightly half messy office. Oh yeah, those are all the servers down there. So, and yeah, this is my main system up here. Just look at that. I could get used to that. Right. Anyway, so we'll plug in the USB to Ethernet adapter, which is over here. Oh yeah, I've been having fun with file transfers for the past half an hour. Okay, so Ethernet should be recognized. Yep, we've got Ethernet now. Let's do it. So, just plugged in. So what we're going to need to do first is put the administrative password and username in. Like that. Put in your password that you set up. And finally, we're going to put in the domain that we set up for it. Next off, what we're going to do is we are going to, might just try and, no, I can't scale this up, but what we're doing, if you can see closely there, going to go in, I created a task sequence, and it's called Windows 10 Rockwood Hill Deployment, because I set that up off camera because, well, I did film it, but I was having issues. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a computer name, so we're going to call this PC, let's do 08. We're going to join it to a domain called home.local, and this is how we deploy our computers to the... This video just gets more and more interesting because my GoPro has just suddenly decided to stop working, and now we've finally got the deployment task. I'm not sure how much you guys saw, but what we've done, in summary, we have created a task sequence, we have deployed the operating system, we've asked it if we want to join a domain or not, we've asked it what the product key is, and then finally if there was any other applications we wanted to add. Now, it's just really annoying that, come on, focus, there we go, it hasn't been going well for the video side, but for the deployment side, it's been going really well. So as you can see, I've got my USB Ethernet adapter that's connected to our Ethernet system, and that then goes over to our cabinet over here, and if you can see in there, that's our switch, and that's where all the Ethernet cables connect into. And then this server, actually I might as well give a server tour while I'm at it. So here's how it works. These are all my servers here. I used to have this one, but this one's got a Cactus BIOS on it, so it will never work again. So this one here is not webserver.local, ignore that. This server is my Pool FS, so it's literally this, but that. And this one has a Intel Core 2 Duo E40 yeah, E4000 processor. That has 2 cores in it. This one is my pool.local. This one's running Proxmox on it. Has 8 gigs of RAM. Oh yeah, this one has 4 gigs. Running Proxmox, Core 2 Duo. Can't remember exactly what it is, but it's got 8 gigs of RAM in it, 2 hard drives, and that runs my web server, my Plex server, and a few things like that. Over here is my Pool Zen server. This is running Citrix Zen server. It's a Dell Optiplex 760. It's got 16 gigs of RAM in it, I know. It's got a Core 2 Duo E8400 as well, so exactly the same as this, just more RAM. And then also there's one 1 terabyte hard drive in there. This is my Pool ESXi, which has a Core 2 Duo in it, E7400, with Windows. It came with Windows 7, but obviously it's running VMware ESXi. This is an Acer Aspire AX1900 with custom networking drivers on it to allow me to use this, because before it would not detect them, so I had to make a custom image for this. Next off here we have, so this is pretty much it. In here we have a 2 terabyte SSD in here. I know a 1 terabyte SSD is giving me a 2 terabyte volume. Then as well as that, it has an optical drive, 2 networking cards. So this, and it also has 4 gigs of RAM. It's pretty powerful, not too powerful, but it does do the job well. Up here, I have a Synology NAS. This one has 4 terabytes in it. The one I was connecting to at work is 16 terabytes, way bigger than that. Next off, we have my Raspberry Pi, which has 1 gig of RAM and running Raspbian. This is acting as my VPN server. And then finally, we have our internet connection there. So yeah, that's that. So moving along, let's see how well we're going. Oh my gosh, the deployment task's doing well. So I'll be back once this is finished. Okay, so I've just caught it. It's rebooting now. It just finished its deployment task. So what it's going to now do is it's rebooting, as you can see. And from that rebooting, oh my gosh, there's so much glare. As you can see here, it's pretty much doing it. Focus camera. As you can see, it's rebooting it now. And yeah, we just got to wait now for it to reboot. So I'll be back once that's done. Okay, so as you can see, it's just rebooted. It's taken about 40-50 minutes for it's just going around and around in circles, so no idea why it's been doing that, but it's now done something. Here we go, that's what we were looking for. Can you guys see how it's successfully deployed? Pretty clever, right? So I'll be back once it, as you can see, it just says just a moment. Now it's going to log in as the local administrator account for the first time, and then what's going to happen after that is
now we can go look for any updates.
Do that. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Hi! We're getting everything ready for you! This might take several minutes. It shouldn't, because, well, remember how we removed all those apps in the previous episode? So it shouldn't take too long. It probably might take a few minutes or so, depending, because remember that PowerShell script I created? I have a suspicion what Windows will do is it will reinstall it, even though we've taken it off the other account. So we might have to go in and redo it again, and I'd have to do that for every single system. But hopefully that's not the case, and if it is, I'll just have to do it that way. Let's start. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's just deployed it. Hey guys, check this out, right? Hang on, let me just get this camera. Oh my gosh. I'm doing a good job today. Let me just get this in focus. Come on. There we go. So now if I open it up, as you can see, there's all the desktop icons we had from last episode. And we have, okay, I knew it. It's put all the apps back on. As you can see, we've logged in as administrator. And we're just going to wait. Hopefully, what should happen is it should come up with the deployment task. Also want to just check it's on the domain, so we're going to go into Open Networking and Internet Settings. As you can see, home.local. Let's just have a look. Here we go. As you can see, home.local. There we go. That's what I was looking for. As you can see, it's just finishing the deployment right now. As you can see, it's doing the recover from the domain, tattoo installing applications, enable BitLocker, restore groups, applying the local group policy, and guess what? We are now done. We have successfully deployed the operating system from an image that we created, and now that it's been distributed to another machine. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and if you did like it, please do hit that like button. Please subscribe, and if you dislike it, please tell me why, and I will happily be able to improve as much as I can. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.